Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is another half-decent round I had in a raid recently. This is another 300-point round, I believe. I am in the standard Zagok, which is kind of a rough one for me to use. I don't think it gets used a lot at this point anyway, just because it is kind of fragile. The one thing it has going for it is missiles that can be fired while boosting. Beyond that, it has a mega particle cannon that can stun with enough hits, but you basically have to overheat it to do that. And it has really good melee damage, but extremely short melee range if you can get close enough. Kind of a big if, especially, again, the way I play. I tend to be a little bit risk-averse, as I've said, and hesitant, and just trying to find a good opportunity to get close with that is difficult for me at best. As it is, I really don't need to be rushing anything over there because they are all well coordinated. If I was smart, I would have moved into melee on that GOG, but I'm not going to say I saw the Matsunaga Zaku coming up behind me, but I certainly did expect it. I'm not sure if that was one of my teammates who knocked me down or the enemy, but something hit me good, and there's another missed opportunity. As that Zaku rolled, I probably could have followed up on it. But as it is, I got good damage in on that Zaku cannon, and I'm about to die, but I've at least gotten some hits in, which is better than I sometimes do with the Zagok, so missed that. My legs are overloaded, and that's a great opportunity to get me stabbed. So it's someone apologized, but it's not a big thing. It happens. Again, especially in a Zagok, especially for me. But once this gets going, I seem to recall doing better. The Matsunaga Zaku and I do fairly well as a team, as I recall. It has the ability, of course, to cause heavy stagger with its giant heat hawk, so once it has done that, I can move in and follow up with melee very easily. So, as a team, we work pretty well, but we also are very vulnerable to generals, so it's a crapshoot. As it is, we're a little bit spread out. Well, we're also a little bit dead at the moment, but I did get one kill with the support fire. I might be able to finish off that GOG, especially if it just backs into me like that. Unfortunately, it had a gym command guarding it. My tackle... No, I just boosted. I didn't tackle, so I'm about to die again. Yeah, and this is again, just how raids tend to do for me. I wish I'd been able to finish that GOG. I was pretty close, but yeah, that gym command is a real pain. The Matsunaga Zaku is now chasing it. I think I'm about to come in and order more support fire in the direction that it is chasing it. So once I get that support fire off, I can ready up my mobile suit and go after it. But we'll see what happens. See if that gym command even stays alive that long. As much of a nuisance as it's been to me, I kind of think it will. But yeah, it's kind of edging back this way, and that should give me an opportunity, hopefully. Yep, okay, well, got at least one with the support fire again. The Matsunaga Zaku can keep it still. I can at least do some damage, but if it can't, I can do some range damage, probably more effectively than it can. Stun is on, followed up with beams. It did not tackle, so I've got a good couple of hits. And I'm going to kill it, hopefully. Yes, good. Okay, yeah, so not going to say I'm on a roll, but I've at least, turned things around, started to get some kills. I'm not totally useless here, which is a good start. And there's Zaku Cannon that is not paying attention to me, which, if I could hit it, would be great. Now it is kind of paying attention to me, so we'll see if this connects. It did. I think just because my melee speed was good enough. Did not have time to follow up on it, but here's the GOG, which the Matsunaga Zaku managed to stagger briefly. But there's a couple of 2-3 enemies facing me, and I am almost dead and out of legs, so that's kind of a thing. Used my lunge, got nothing out of it. May as well use beams and try and keep it still. And there's that. And tackle, and swing wildly. And miss, and he's gonna kill me. No, somebody else killed it first, so hooray! There's a new GOG, and I don't have a lot of options, but I can sit there and pepper it with beams and attack its legs in the hopes of causing it to, fall over eventually. But I got a shot in, but I didn't have time to land my downswing, which is the only thing I could have done to interrupt that GOG. It still would have had time to swing before I landed it, and I would have been dead either way. So at least I got 2,000 more damage in on it before. 5,700 to 3,900, not a bad place to be in. I'm going to just keep, playing die, launch, airstrike, repeat for as long as I possibly can, which, unless we get some new waypoints or I stay alive much longer than I expect to next time, is pretty much here. That's all the airstrikes I can do right now. But back in Zagok, which is another one I've done in basically animation colors. I think I got pretty close. Got at least another one with the support fire. To be honest, I'm starting to think that my good score for this round wound up being mostly support fire, but I am doing some okay Zagok work when I can get in close. Again, that's just hard. Or you can be in the right place in the right time and at least land some hits. I got stunned, but that's okay. That's to be expected, honestly. I think that's a Vish Donahue goof, but I can fire missiles while retreating, which, again, is a skill that I always enjoy in a mobile suit, the ability to attack while retreating. Somebody stunned that Jim Command, so I finally got him. And landed a shot or two on the Gog, which is on the ground, and I'll let them take care of it so I can get back around the corner and reset my position. Because the entire enemy team was back there, so sticking around to try and stack damage on the Gog was not my best choice. Managed to land some good shots on what I think is a Vish goof. Not sure, but it's dead. And I think I didn't get another one. Somebody else got another one, but I'm about to come up behind the Gog, which... so is the Matsunaga Zaku, and now it is dead. Haimo is trying to retreat, which means it does not have time to tackle. Just used its dodge roll, which means now it can't. So, wild swings and success. The Dom knocked me over. I don't care. Haimo is dead, and we all survived. So yeah, definitely don't sweat it. We did fine there. And actually, there is another support fire ready, so if I get killed again, I know where I'm going. As it is, though, we have got a decent lead with a minute left in the round. And I've gotten some decent attacks in. And we're doing pretty well here. Just have to keep it together, keep our defenses up, and, stay basically in the same geographic area so that we cannot get isolated and picked off. That's kind of the big thing. You don't let anybody on your team get focused if you can help it. That is one of the things that just about always happens to somebody at some point or another, and it's terrible. Speaking of terrible, I'm about to die. Yep. So that's as much as I am probably able to do. I might have time to respawn and take another swing at somebody. I am unsure. But we will see. As it is, like I said, good round, bunch of kills, some of them with support fire, some of them on foot. There's really not enough time left to launch any more support fire, so it's just a matter of getting in there and seeing what I can get my claws on. And the answer is probably that Haimo Zaku. Oh no, there's the goof behind me, and got interrupted in my swing by the Jim Command. And somebody at least... the Matsunaga Zaku did damage to the Vish goof, and even if I could have done more damage in the time that was left, the smartest thing I could have done was just stay invincible. Because they started to close the gap, and why let them? So, we got it, mission completed, and... yeah, I got top damage, 70,000. I don't know if support fire is counted in that, but I'm just going to assume yes. But still, even so, 6 kills and 4 deaths, also counting support fire. So I have definitely done worse with the Zagok. So that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. So till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Worst part is, I have a level 3 or 4 Zagok E. It's a 500-point machine, and except for a dodge roll, it's not that appreciably different from the standard Zagok. It is pretty much the same skill set, and even harder to use at that level than this is at 300 points. So, I don't take it out much, and I don't expect much of it when I do.